Finding a job can be really tough these days. With all the competition out there, it can be hard to stand out from the rest. But don't worry, in this video I'm going to show you some tips and tricks on how to get a job and beat out all the other applicants. So sit back and relax, because I'm about to show you everything you need to know. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and like this video. Number 1. Figure out what you're passionate about. When it comes to getting a job, the most important thing is to focus on what you're truly passionate about. At the end of the day, you will be spending most of your time at work, so it's important to choose an area that truly inspires and motivates you. No matter what kind of career you want, there are always opportunities for those who are willing to put in the hard work and dedication necessary to succeed. Start by researching your interests and passions, and then think about how you can turn them into a viable career path. Through perseverance and resilience, you can achieve great things in any field, as long as you are working towards something that genuinely matters to you. So figure out what drives you, and pursue your dreams with passion. You won't regret it. After finding your passion, the next that you have to do is Number 2. Research the companies that do work in that field. There are many ways to get a job in your chosen field. One way is to research the companies that do work in that field. This can be done by looking online, in newspapers, or in magazines. Once you have a list of companies, you can then begin to research each one. Find out what they do, what their company culture is like, and what their hiring practices are. This will give you a better idea of whether or not the company is a good fit for you. You can also use this information to make a strong case for why you would be a good fit for the company. Another way to get a job in your chosen field is to network with people who already work in that field. Talk to them about their jobs and ask for advice on how to get hired. They may be able to put in a good word for you with their company or help you find an open position. Finally, don't forget to brush up on your skills and qualifications. Make sure that you are qualified for the positions that you are interested in and that you have the skills that are required. If you have what it takes, getting a job in your chosen field shouldn't be too difficult. Number 3. Find people who work at those companies and reach out to them for advice. When looking to start a career in a new field or industry, one of the best things you can do is reach out to people who already work in that area. By connecting with individuals who are already established in your desired line of work, you can learn valuable tips and insights that will help you on your way to success. These contacts can offer guidance about everything from the best educational pathways to pursue, to the types of jobs and internships that might be available, to insider information about key players in the industry and how to build relationships with them. With so many resources at your disposal, there really is no excuse not to contact people working at your target companies and start building your professional network today. Number 4. Craft a resume that stands out. If you're looking for a job, one of the most important tools you have is your resume. Your resume is a key way to make a good first impression on potential employers, and it's important to craft a resume that will help you stand out from the competition. So, how can you create a resume that will get noticed? First, take some time to assess what skills and qualifications you have to offer. Think about the qualities that make you a good fit for the role you're applying for, and highlight those on your resume. Next, make sure your resume is clear and concise. Avoid using overly technical language or jargon, and focus on communicating your experience and qualifications in a way that will be easy for employers to understand. Finally, don't forget to proofread your resume carefully before sending it off. Typos and other errors can make a bad impression on potential employers. By following these tips, you can craft a resume that will help you get the job you want. Number 5. Start applying. Start by looking online or in newspapers for job postings. You can also contact companies directly and inquire about open positions. Another option is to use a staffing agency, which can help you find both temporary and permanent jobs. In addition, it is important to network with friends, family, and acquaintances who might be able to help you find a job. Number 6. Prepare for interviews by practicing common questions. Preparing for interviews is an essential step in any job search. But many job seekers struggle to find the right balance between confidence and humility in their responses, and don't know how to handle difficult questions. In order to help you prepare for interviews and ace your next one, here are a few tips on how to practice common interview questions. First, take some time before your interview to think about potential questions that might come up. This can include more standard questions like, "Tell me about yourself," as well as more unexpected ones like, "How would your colleagues describe you?" Once you have a list of questions, try scripting out some example responses and rehearsing them with a friend or family member. This will help you get comfortable with the types of answers that hiring managers typically expect to hear. Another good way to prepare for interviews is by researching typical interview questions online. There are countless websites and blogs designed specifically for this purpose, so it should be easy to find sample interview questions and start practicing your responses. You can also do some mock interviews with friends or mentors who can give you feedback on how you're doing and help you improve where necessary. Number 7. Follow up after your interview. After the interview, it's important to send a follow-up message to express your appreciation for being considered for the position. This can be done in a number of ways, such as sending a short email or writing a more formal letter. Whatever approach you choose, be sure to include any relevant details about your qualifications and why you feel you would be an ideal fit for the job. Additionally, make sure to mention anything discussed during the interview that may not have made it into your original application materials. This can help to show that you were actively listening and are genuinely interested in joining the company. By following up after your interview in this way, you can demonstrate your professionalism and commitment to landing the job. Finally, don't get discouraged if you don't get the job you want right away. It may take some time and patience, but eventually you will find the right job for you. The most important thing is to never give up on your dreams. If you keep working hard and believing in yourself, anything is possible. With a little effort and determination, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. So go out there and get that dream job. You've got